afternoon, everybody. My name is Donna and Cathy over here at The Edge with Donna and Cathy. Thank you so much for watching us every day, beginning at 1 o'clock. That's Monday through Friday. But you know something? You can find us several different times throughout the day at both TV stations, Cathy. I don't know if you knew this or not. Channel 182, which is North Alabama, actually airs our shows 2 or 3 times a day, and more often than that when there's not football season. So it's like we're playing
Abundant TV.
Abundant does the same thing. So Abundant TV, which is found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire, you can find us that way. Oh, and another thing, Cathy, I don't know if you knew this. So Rob told me that you can go to abundanttv.com, abundanttv.com, and when our shows are live and airing, you can find it on the web.
Well, how nice.
On their website. So you don't even have to get Roku if you don't want to. Just go to the website, abundanttv.com, abundanttv.com, and watch it straight from there. And they show you everything that's happening live all day. So thank you, Rob. Thank you. Rob has been so awesome to us. So thank you for making that happen. Cathy, I'm going to get you to start out with this, but it's 25 little known ways to use baking soda. You know, because of my asthma, I have to use natural products. I can't use anything with a chemical to it. So vinegar and baking soda is my best friend.
Yeah, vinegar's great too, Donna. You can do a lot of things with vinegar. You can clean tile floors. You know, it's got a high acidic quality to it, but now it's not so much like with the COVID. It doesn't kill COVID though. Or flu, that kind of thing. You have to use regular cleaners.
But it's an alternative.
Baking soda is awesome. And we've found a great article on getorganizednow.com. 25 little known ways to use baking soda around your house. Yes. Oh, and that's our old cup Donna's holding up. Did everybody see that?
This is back from the year 2005.
Baking soda. Okay, everybody's got some baking soda, I know, in their kitchen somewhere. But these are some great little tips. You can use it as a deodorant. Baking soda is a natural deodorant for your body. You can pat it underneath your armpits, or you grab a small bowl and mix about a 1/4 teaspoon of it with a small amount of lukewarm water until it forms a nice little paste. Using your fingertips, gently pat the paste to your underarms, and it should be completely dry before you get dressed. I did not know that about baking soda.
Yeah, because a lot of people are really concerned about aluminum that's used in deodorants. And that's not good for you. I've often wondered if that's why there's so much breast cancer going around. People using aluminum in the deodorant, not aware of it at all.
See, yeah, you know, I've never even looked at mine, to be honest, Donna. That's something you don't think about, but it does make us realize, because right now, I know this is off our topic of baking soda, but right now, a lot of companies have recalled their dry shampoo because of cancer. Yeah, they actually are all taking it off the market. So that's really sad that it took years of, you know, being exposed to it to find out there's a problem with it. But baking soda has been around a long time. So I think we're pretty safe with baking soda, because the next one is actually, pick up on this one, Donna, my children, retainers.
Absolutely. But I got a dual purpose for this one. This is so cool. So wash your retainer. Now, since baking soda is often the main ingredient in toothpaste, you can make your own cleaning solutions for your oral retainer. And your solution should be 50% baking soda and 50% water. And once you mix them together, what you do is just gently rub your retainer with a toothbrush and this solution. But I'm going to tell you something else, and this could be down here a little bit later, farther down in our subject line here. But baking soda is what I use for my teeth. And I got this from my Uncle Morgan and my Uncle Dwan. And everybody, I always told them about how beautiful their teeth were. So we grew up with this knowledge. They always used baking soda to brush their teeth.
Wow.
And they always had the most beautiful smiles. I mean, just beautiful.
Wow. Yeah. Well, you know what? Baking soda has been around a long time, so it's a pretty good product. And it's cheap.
You can get the store brand. You can
very
go to
cost
Albert.
effective. What is it, like 50 cents to $1 for a little box?
Yeah, but Kathy, listen to this. Go to Albertville Foodland Plus, which is one of our sponsors, Albertville Foodland Plus. They have the store brand, which is less than 50 cents. And it's baking soda.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter whether you get the name brand or not. Baking soda is baking soda.
Right. Yeah, and also you can use it to make a mouthwash. Similarly, you just mix a teaspoon of baking soda into a glass of water to use a makeshift mouthwash. Swish it in your mouth in just a pinch of it. That's pretty good.
Absolutely.
That's pretty good.
And so I'm going to talk to college students, or maybe moms that are going back to school, or dads who are going back to college, whatever. You know, sometimes going to college can be stressful, you know, or if you have other stressful situations and you get these canker sores. So let me tell you what you do. And you can rinse your mouth with mouthwash, baking soda mixture that was mentioned earlier, where you use like kind of half and half, and help soothe the pain from any canker sores as well. And it doesn't burn. You know, and so it's just a good solution to use. It's a good purifier for your mouth.
Okay, I need this next one because I am a sweet lover.
This time of the year too.
And okay, and everybody knows this is about to be Christmas. So, okay, the first of the year, I need to take off a lot, 10 pounds. You don't, Donna. You're just a little bitty thing. Yeah. But I'm going to take off about 10, 15 pounds. That's what I said I needed to do. Because I've just been, you stress eat sometimes, you know, get some chocolate, popcorn, then you want some more chocolate.
Get rid of the sweet taste, get some more salt.
Yeah. But guess what? Baking soda can actually minimize your craving for sweets. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad we're doing this article today. If you rinse and spit out a mixture of baking soda and water, you can tamp down your desire for something sweet. Okay. I need to be doing this every night before I go to bed.
Every 5 minutes. Because
I love chocolate.
I got a sweet tooth and I love chocolate.
Oh, I do too. I love chocolate. Hot cocoa, marshmallows, lattes, you name it, anything with cocoa in it.
Yeah, I've never been a chocolate I didn't like.
Yeah, and another great thing, Donna, I'm going to go ahead and talk about this one if you don't mind. It relieves itchy bites or burns. Soaking in a lukewarm bath with 1 to 2 cups of baking soda can help with itchiness from bug bites or sunburns. I remember my father doing that when he used to go to camp in Savannah, Georgia for the military. All you military wives and husbands, and you all know this, chiggers.
We got them chiggers.
My poor daddy come home with chiggers all over his feet and legs from they would get in his boots, you know, out there in the heat. Savannah, Georgia is a very hot, buggy area. But I remember him doing the baking soda. So, I mean, it's been around a long time. These are just some good old tips they've come together with here, which is great.
These are good. And you know, the next one, exfoliating your skin. I have a good friend who lives in Charlotte, North Carolina, and this lady's probably pretty close to 80. And she doesn't look it. And here's what she says. The secret is exfoliating your skin. She said that sometimes women have wrinkles on their face, and it's not really wrinkles. What it is dead skin getting together and causing the wrinkles. So this is what I love doing, this tip right here. This is awesome. You can get baking soda and water, just make it kind of a little natural exfoliation thing. It's a paste is what you want to do. Kind of like toothpaste or something like that. Rub it on your skin and rinse it easily. But what I do once a week, I like to use the baking soda paste and leave it on, and it's not going to hurt you because it's a natural product. You can forget and go to sleep and leave it on your face. It's not going to hurt you. So what you can do is put it on your skin at least 20 minutes. Rinse it off. It feels so good. Look, see, I just did it last night, and it's clean. And what it does, I don't care how you think you've cleaned all the makeup off of your face, or you just been outside and you sweat or whatever. This gets rid of all the dead skin cells, and that's what women think. They think they have wrinkles, and they don't. You just need to exfoliate.
Right.
Mhm.
And this next one, Donna, freshen your washing machine. Okay, I need to do this today. Add a half a cup of baking soda to your next load of laundry. It helps to reduce the bacteria and eliminate the odors. I know I used to have one of those front load washers.
Mhm.
Y'all are familiar with those, ladies, I know. And they stink. I had to constantly use like a Tide washing machine, cleaning product, or whatever.
Mhm.
And then finally, which I had them for 10 or 12 years, they were really good products, the front loaders. But I got tired of having to deal with cleaning it out.
Yeah.
And I actually learned right before actually I went back to the regular top washer dryers, you know, where the old timey looking. That sometimes that's the best, right? But baking soda did work in those.
Mhm.
It actually would get rid of some of the smell in
Mhm.
those front loaders. And I guess they accumulate
Yeah.
the the muck, if you want to call it, around differently because the fact that they're in the front and not on the top of the washer. Now I don't have that problem again now because I
Mhm.
went back to the regular washer.
Mhm.
But
But
baking soda is great. It's
it's
great for
awesome.
that too.
Yeah,
Yes.
another one right here is wash your brushes. You know, a lot of times we get in a hurry in the morning, whatever, and we don't wash our brushes. You need to do this often because hairspray and just stuff, just the environment, just
Yeah.
stuff gets on your hair. And so what you can do is when your hairbrushes or combs build up this weird stuff like the food products, hair, and other residue, you can soak them in baking soda and water mixture to wash them. And it makes them clean. Your hair, you can go longer between shampooing your hair if you'll just do this one simple tip right here, and that's cleaning the brushes.
Wow.
Mhm.
And that, well, we were talking about the smelly clothes with the washer machines, how you
Mhm.
can put it in your washer, but also they're giving a tip on here on the getorganizednow.com website. Number 10 is freshen your smelly clothing.
Mhm.
Place smelly clothing in a trash bag
Oh,
with
yeah.
1/2 cup of baking soda powder on them. Tie the bag tightly up, wait a few days before removing the clothing from the bag, and then launder it as usual, and it should get the smells out. That's pretty awesome.
Mhm.
That's a good one.
Absolutely. You don't have to use Febreze so much. You know,
Yeah.
Febreze, I suspect it's got some kind of little chemical in it that makes it work. So then again, these are, they're all natural alternatives. I'm into all natural, and I know you guys are too. Polish your steam iron. Okay, let me tell you how to do that. So using baking soda and a water paste solution, you want to scrub it into your steam iron with a toothbrush to remove any grub.
Yep. Wash your dogs with it. Okay, this is a good one.
Yeah,
You can powder your dogs with baking soda. Just be careful to avoid their faces
don't want to get in
and
their eye.
then give them a good brushing. Alternatively, you can use them in a bath with baking soda and a water solution. I bet that would make my little dog smell good.
Oh, it
I
would.
need to try that.
And you
And
can
that
actually
would not,
do a dry brush or dry wash doing it that way too. It's just a little trickier to get all of the baking soda out of the hair, but you can do that with your dog or with you. So
wow. And
yeah,
I wonder if it's, I guess it would not be toxic to an animal either, right? I
no,
imagine.
it's all natural. It's an all
Yeah.
natural product. So that's the best thing to do. Now, Kathy, you probably need to do this one. It's about how to remove crayons from the wall since you have a little.
Yeah. Yeah, since I've had so much experience in the kid department there, do you
Uh-huh.
have kids or grandkids who have an artistic side? Yes, then this might be the good hack for you. Wipe the crayon off the wall using a wet towel that has baking soda sprinkled onto it. Yeah, that's a good one
And it's
because
not
it
going to
does get
remove the
crayon
paint.
off.
You're not going to
Yes.
remove the paint or anything like that either.
Mm-mm,
So it's good for all
mm-mm.
the way around.
Yeah.
Um, and I've got a hack here, and I used to trick Brad to help me with cleaning the house. So I've been using this one for a long time. So when he was a little boy, what you have to do is you have to use your imagination like the kids do. Okay, so you got to think
Right.
what they think. So what I would do is I would say, I got a science project, and of course I'd get him all, because he loved science. And so what I would do, I would sweep the floor like the ceramic bathroom, the ceramic
Right.
or stone floors or whatever. And so I'd go ahead and clean it up, and I'd say, okay, son, here's the baking soda. Go ahead and just sprinkle it all over the floor. So he would sprinkle it all over the floor, and then I would give him a cup that had white vinegar in it. And again, you get all store brands at Albertville Foodland Plus. And what was so fun is he loved watching it fizz. So he would get the baking soda and throw it out there on, and the vinegar on top of the baking soda, and it would fizz up like crazy. And this is how you can get the kids cleaning things. And even if they get some of it in their mouth, it's not going to hurt them because it's a natural product. You don't have to worry about them getting their hands in it or anything. And so I would have the cleanest bathrooms, all because I turned it into a science project.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
But, well, because kids, I mean, they love it if you get them involved in stuff, you know, like if you get them involved, man, that they'll just, if you make it into a chore, no child
going to want to do it then. I don't
but,
even.
Yeah, but if it's fun, oh yeah, they're going to want to do it if it's fun. Okay, another good one is making homemade lemon scented cleaner for your kitchen. And this is kind of what you just talked about, isn't it, Donna?
Kind of.
Using a spray bottle, use a 1/4 cup of white vinegar, 2 tablespoons of baking soda, 4 cups of hot water, and 1/2 of a lemon. Drop it into a rind and secure the cap. Shake to combine it, and then label the bottle, and you're all set for your next cleaning.
And it costs a fraction of what cleaning supplies cost. And then if you're in a silverware, well, you know, with the supply chain is just disrupted. Right. So if you run out and you can't find the cleaning solutions, everybody's got this stuff in their kitchen.
Yes, everybody's got some baking soda because we all keep it in our refrigerators anyway, and your freezers, because it's actually good to keeps the smells down. You know, I don't know if I've ever had I don't know if I can remember the last time I ever opened a refrigerator and there wasn't baking soda in it. I've always had it.
It's how you do it. It's how. Did you know you can polish your silverware, and it's not going to scratch it? So here's what you do. So if your eating utensils are missing their original sparkle, what you can do is just scrub a mixture of baking soda and water on them, and then rinse and dry to bring that beautiful shine.
Yeah, that's nice. Because you know, a lot of those products smell awful, and they actually say that they're cancer-causing agents. You know, when you go to polish your silver. So baking soda is a good one. I've actually done that.
And if you've got asthma like I do, this is the way to do it. Don't go for the.
Yep, unclogging a drain. How many times have you reached for Drano or liquid plumber and you didn't have any, right? And you said, oh my gosh, I got to unclog the sink or the toilet or the shower before the company comes. Well, now grab your baking soda and try this one. Pour a pot of boiling water down the drain, mix a cup of water with a cup of vinegar, then mix the solution with a cup of baking soda. Pour that solution down the drain, cover the drain plug, wait 10 minutes, and then pour boiling water down the drain once again, and hopefully that will unclog your hair clog.
It will. Just make sure you don't skip one of those little tips, because you got to pour the boiling water down first, and then the baking soda and the vinegar, then boiling water again.
And that's a really good one, because actually, if you didn't catch where we're pulling this up from, it's getorganizednow.com. So go there and you can actually, if something happens, you know, you didn't write it down real quick while we're talking, you can pull up the article. Okay.
We've had so many good tips. Wait a minute. Wait. We got to go into a commercial break.
Oh,
We've
okay.
had so many good tips. We forgot about commercial time. So let's go ahead and start the commercial break, and we're going to be right back in just a minute. The Hatter Cafe and Country Inn is nestled in the northeast corner of Alabama the Beautiful in the delightful town of Mentone. We're located on top of scenic Lookout Mountain near Little River and DeSoto State Park, and located only 5 minutes from shopping and restaurants. There is also a nearby community walking path and golf course. We welcome everyone through the doors, and we are committed to outstanding service for all guests. At the Hatter Cafe and Country Inn, we invite people from all walks of life to come and get away from it all, enjoy the open spaces, treetop views, fresh, clean air, and experience Southern hospitality at its finest. We look forward to hosting you. To reserve a special event, or if you would love a special getaway at the Country Inn, you can call us at 256-634-2018. Patterson's Music and Jewelry is a full-line music store offering guitar repair, setup and sound installation equipment, as well as instrument rentals and new and used guitars and amps. We offer jewelry at affordable prices and jewelry repair, watch batteries and link removal, and we offer personalized jewelry such as fingerprint, mother's rings, and pendants. Shop in historic downtown Fort Payne on Galt Avenue. Hours are 9 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 2 on Saturday. Call 256-845-4115. That's 256-845-4115. And thank you for trusting Patterson's Music and Jewelry. So who likes ribs, chicken livers, hamburger steak, and fried chicken? These are just some of the things you'll find at the bars like the Cattle Stampede in Fort Payne. And dessert is to die for. Cookies, cakes, all kinds of cobblers. And don't forget to ask for your ice cream. Not to mention the steak bar, seafood bar, barbecue bar, salad bar, and dessert bar. Plus, it's all you can eat. Come hungry and bring your friends. Lunch is Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m., and the price is only $8.99. We're also open on Saturday and Sunday, just in time to get out of church. We're looking forward to serving you, and a great big thank you for all your business. Good afternoon. We are back. My name is Donna and I'm your host of Afternoon Drive Home, as well as the Edge with Donna and Cathy. Thank you so much for watching Cathy and me. Beginning at 1 o'clock, it's always a whole lot of fun. Let's go ahead and get Cathy back on the show with us. And so Cathy, let's go ahead and get you start video and go ahead and unmute. But we're talking with you about all the magic uses that you can have with baking soda. Baking soda of all things, and go to Albertville Foodland Plus and get the store brand of all of the items that we're talking about on today's show. Right, Cathy?
And guess what I just did? I just actually put it on my grocery list to get a new box of baking soda, because the next one, Donna, it says, like we were just talking about before we went to the commercial break, keeping the box of baking soda in your fridge and freezer for the odors. It masks the odors, but I am guilty, and I have to say, I don't change mine every 3 months. Do you? I don't do it. So I put it on my grocery list to get it this time, because I think it's probably been closer to 6 months since I changed it out. So, and they're saying on this article, you need to do it about every 3 months. And they're only $1 a box of the baking soda. I mean, and that's the name brand. So, you know,
they go to Albertville Foodland Plus and get it for less than that. But you know what you can do with that box that you're throwing away from the refrigerator?
Right.
Down the drain. So going ahead, put some boiling water down the drain again, and going ahead and throw that box, whatever, down the drain with some vinegar, and wait a few minutes, and then put more boiling water. And that way it's a double whammy.
Yeah, and you're not wasting the product either. You're just recycling it, right?
Yeah. Make
all
the
right.
best.
All right. So take off with the next one then, Donna. Freshen the trash bins. How do you do that?
Especially if you've had fish or whatever smelly foods, anything with onions or anything. First of all, go ahead and start your compost pile. Don't throw all that stuff in the trash anyway. But if you don't have a compost pile, this is what you can do. Much like the fridge, what you do is get a sprinkling of baking soda inside the trash bins and the bags, and that helps to prevent the smell of garlic.
Oh, you've got to bear with me just a second, folks, because my laptop's about to die. It just
Oh,
popped
well,
up,
I'm going to
so
go and
I've
while
got to.
she's getting ready, I'll go ahead and give you a couple more. Okay, did you know that you can deodorize the toaster? You can deodorize the toaster. Sprinkling just a small amount of the baking soda into the crumb tray of your toaster will help mask that burnt smell. And so, see, there you go. You're using your baking soda again. And Kathy, do this one with removing the pesticides from your apples. We want to do everything as natural as possible.
Remove pesticides from your apples by soaking your newly bought apples in water and baking soda. You can reduce the residue from the pesticides farmers use to keep the fruit safe from insects. So that's not talking about the apples you buy at the grocery store. That's talking about fresh ones out of the garden, because they have pesticides on them. That's probably, I wonder if that's what all farmers do. That's
Well,
really good.
see, we don't use pesticides on our fruit trees.
Oh,
we,
yeah.
we do all natural stuff. So everything natural we can, like lime. Lime is a natural product, so we use lime around the trees, and we don't have to worry about pesticides.
Does that keep the bugs away? The
Mhm.
lime?
Mhm.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
And
So you
again,
don't even use,
product.
huh?
It's all natural.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Mhm.
That's good stuff.
People did stuff like this a long time ago, but back before we started with the chemicals and stuff like that. So
Yeah, and like this one, I did not know on this one, Donna, it prevents insects from coming into your home. Just a small line of baking soda along the openings by the sinks and pipes, basement windows, or other crevices open to the outside. This repels ants and silverfish, and it kills roaches. Wow, I did not know that.
yeah, you'll get rid of them that way. And another thing that you can do is kill weeds in the driveway or the sidewalk. Now, you need to do this on a hot, sunny day, not when it has rained, okay? Because that's going to dilute it just a bit. So what you'll do is sprinkle a little baking soda. See, that's what we do instead of using chemicals, harsh, and all that stuff. So what you'll do is just sprinkle a little baking soda in cracks of the paved driveways or the sidewalks. You can also prevent weeds from poking through. Now, avoid it in your flower or garden or where there's a lot of plants. You want to put it directly on those weeds. And again, you got to do it on a sunshiny day. Don't do it when it's just rained or it's about to start raining. Or you're going to wash it away.
Yeah, and we already talked about unclogging the drain. We've already went over that one.
All right, we got
mask the odor of your fridge. We talked about that one. Trash bins. Deodorizing your.
We got a minute and a half. Going ahead with one.
Okay, so we got to hurry. I was scrolling through here to see if there was any more really good ones. Oh, okay. This is one more real good one. Keep your stairs slip-free in the winter. Baking soda is a great, gentle alternative to salt for preventing ice on steps outside.
Perfect for this time of the year.
That's a really good tip.
Absolutely it is. So that's really, really, really good right there. All of these are natural tips. And Kathy and I like to do that because Kathy and I are all into natural stuff. And so it'll better your life. You're not going to have to breathe in toxic. You got little kids around or your animals. Your pets are like family, right, Kathy?
Yes, they are. And I'm so excited, Donna. I know we're about to be out of time. Thank you for joining us today. And I hope you all have a great afternoon. And we'll see you right here next time at 1 o'clock from 1 to 1:30, followed by the afternoon drive home with Donna. Okay.
Don't forget, we got a little bit less than 30 seconds left. You can watch us online. You can go to abundanttv.com. You can also find us on channel 182 on Charter, as well as Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, Kathy.
Bye.